What is going on? So, if you haven't noticed, we've gotten way too much One Piece news. Way too much. I mean, the new live action trailer came out. They showcased Gear 5 Luffy before the episode even aired in a random trailer, completely unexpected. We're getting a new song for the opening, but we're also getting One Piece endings back for the anime, which, how long has it been since that's happened? I mean, like, what was that? Like, was that back in the Alabasta days? Did that end back then? I'm trying to remember. I remember it was during the time with Vivi. But it's, maybe it went a little bit into Skypiea and then it stopped after that. Maybe Water 7. I have no idea, but that's actually coming back. And then we're getting an anime adaptation of Oda's one-shot manga, Monsters. So we actually get to see Ryuma when he was alive. If you're new to One Piece, Ryuma was the guy that Zoro fought back in Thriller Bark. He was the skeleton dude who also took Brook Shadow, all that stuff. Anyways, he's a distant ancestor of Zoro, and we actually get a full-length anime of Oda's one-shot Monsters. And this is, oh my god, we get to see Ryuma. Okay. So yeah, we're getting a lot. But first off, I wanted to say the One Piece live-action anime adaptation. So, am I excited for it? I'm excited to see how they do with it. That's what I'm more so excited in. I don't really have high expectations, however, I am open-minded to it. I give everything a chance. That's how things go. Usually people kind of go into things with the whole mindset of hating it. I'm gonna just try to see if I can actually enjoy it, right? And then I'll talk about its flaws later on, of all types of things. I will say this though, I love the cast that we have gotten. Inaki is amazing as Luffy. I think he's great. I think he makes a great live-action Luffy because, in all honesty, I can't see anyone else doing as well as he does. So this is why I think Inaki's really good. Zoro's well done. Sanji. But I do want to see, like, more full-length scenes of them fighting and interacting with one another. Luffy does tend to say some things that doesn't sound really like Luffy, so we kind of have to deal with that, but you know, not everything's going to translate correctly. If you're expecting a one-to-one translation of a live action adaptation, then the problem isn't the adaptation, the problem's you, because your expectations are strangely high for something that you know is not going to match with. So let's just be realistic here. But I definitely do compliment them on the cast. In terms of the fight scenes, I don't have much to say. I'll have to actually wait till we get a full-length scene of how everything is done. I've seen some people on the internet saying things like, oh, this will be a good way for me to start getting into One Piece. You know, it just seems too long for me to start, so I just decided to, I guess I'll just start with the live action, which I don't get y'all people. Just start episode 1. It's not rocket science. Just take it piece by piece, step by step. What people do, they look at the large mountain of what they have to accomplish and then immediately give up. But the problem is they don't take that first step in the first place. Just take the first step. It's not that bad. You'll be fine. Trust me. Watch an episode per day if you want to, or when you're going to bed or something. It's not really rocket science. Don't be weird about it. Because I don't think going to a live action adaptation is the best way to get the gist of what One Piece is. But people are going to do what they want, so I'll tell you this for all the newcomers coming into the series. It is important, imperative, that you understand that Mihawk is greater than Shanks. I want to let y'all know right now, Mihawk in the live action adaptation looks so clean and pristine. Boy, looking mean. Oh my god, he looks good. But Shanks looks like your drug addict uncle who stays in rehab. So for all the newcomers, it's important to understand Mihawk greater than Shanks. Not just in strength, but also in looks overall. He is the better looking man in general. Let's keep it a buck here. No homo, by the way. Pause. If y'all gonna come in here and tell us that Shanks is better than Mihawk, you need to leave. You need to leave. We don't need y'all. We don't need no more y'all. We got enough. We got enough. We need people of a higher standard in this fandom, okay? Anyways, all jokes aside, the live action adaptation hopefully is good. If it's not good, well, not everybody can be the GOAT Alita Battle Angel. I mean, not everybody can nail it like that, you know what I'm saying? But if it is good, I do want to see a season 2. I will want to see how Matt Owens and everybody else makes that. I think it would be very cool, because honestly, they said their goal was to get to Water 7, and hey, I want to see that happen. Let's see how we do. Of course, you guys know with Netflix, they make like some of the dumbest decisions ever, and they literally take away stuff that is really, really good, like Inside Job. Why did you guys take away Inside Job? No, God, that was an actual good show. I'll never forgive Netflix for that. Your time is coming, Netflix, I promise you that. One can hide behind the shadow government for only so long. But anyway, so the new song that we're gonna be getting, the new ending song, we got a little tiny snippet of it. I'm not gonna play it here, but it sounded really good. It sounds already way better than the opening that we have. It's probably not the opening, I think it's the ending, but it sounds better than the opening that we have, because I don't like our current opening for One Piece. I'm sorry, I hate it. I don't like it at all. But I am hoping that the new opening and ending can hit pretty hard. And it seems like they're going in with the animation as well. August is gonna be a wild month for One Piece. And last but not least, we come back to Mr. Monkey D, the Sun God. That Gear 5 footage. I'm not gonna say too much about Gear 5 right now because I wanna save that for another video for when the actual episode comes out. But my God, after seeing that footage, I'd have to say I am indeed quite aroused. Haha, indeed, indubitably I am. I hope y'all like Looney Tunes. I tell you, I cannot wait to see all the anime-only reaction channels pretend like they had no idea what Gear 5 was, and they had no idea this was coming. I cannot wait to see them freaking fake their way through it, because let's be honest, everybody should know what Gear 5 is by this point. Ain't no way you guys spent all this time on the internet not getting spoiled about Gear 5 for the longest. There's no possible way. No way you did. Everybody should know what Gear 5 is. So if I see any anime-only reaction channel talking about oh, I had no idea about this. Luffy is the Sun God? He has Looney Tune powers? I have never heard about this before. I cannot wait. I'm gonna be in y'all comment section calling y'all out if I see any single one of y'all doing that, because I know a lot of you jokers be on social media conversing with One Piece fans, and I know you see what they say. Now, there's been this whole movement being pushed by a certain very annoying Twitter user. We shall not name his name. But this Twitter user, along with many others, has been really trying to push forward the agenda of Gear 5 Luffy surpassing the popularity of that of Super Saiyan. So, here's my take on that. If you want to become as culturally popular as Super Saiyan, that is something that is going to have to take time. So not only is it going to have to hit the internet and hit it hard, but it's going to have to take some time. And to be honest, everybody already knows what Gear 5 is. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the anime-onlys also know if they spend all their time on social media. So these guys know what Gear 5 is. So it's not going to take anybody by surprise. If anything takes somebody by surprise, it's how well the animation of Gear 5 is done. That's the only way you're going to really go crazy with it. And then it's going to have to take some time to get into pop culture and all these things. So you're not just going to see Gear 5 every single place you go to. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some years. I mean, take into account JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's taken some years for it to get to the point that it's at now. And it's had plenty of anime references in different anime, different manga. So it's going to take some time. But then again, when you think about it, we live in the modern day and age. And time and information travels a lot faster. So I do think this will be ingrained in pop culture in some sense, but will it be as strong or as crazy as that as Super Saiyan? Well, only time can tell that one. But I think it would be really, really fun if we just started looking at different pop culture references in anime relating to One Piece. And as soon as someone powers up, their heart starts beating at a drum beat, and they start having Looney Tune powers when they power up or something. I think that would be really, really funny. But surpassing Super Saiyan, it's not gonna happen overnight. And honestly, these people shouldn't try to force it too much, because if you force it, you just come off kind of ignorant, honestly, and just kind of obnoxious. But all in all, though, we are gonna talk so much more about this in the future when Gear 5 finally comes to the anime. Get ready. Get ready. But all in all, though, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Come and join the Vagabond's journey. I'm Vagabond Kana, and with all that being said, Vagabond gone.